across on either level. South and Deegan's not perfect, but everything else is worse. Lincoln Tunnel's about 10 to 15 in, 15 to 20 out from 11th, better elsewhere. 30 at the outbound Holland. Inbound side of the Holland Tunnel, about 10 from the Skyway, better off the Newark Bay Extension. Queensbound RFK to Orson out of the Bronx. Throgneck, the easiest way from the Bronx back into Queens. In a jam, call the Barnes Firm traffic tip line at 844-JAM-1010. That's 844-JAM-1010. Traffic sponsored by the Barnes Firm. I'm Greg Rice on 1010 Wins.
I'm attorney Rich Barnes. If you've been in a car crash, choosing the right firm is crucial to get the help you need and the best result possible.
Manhattan, Long Island.
Now the AccuWeather 4-day forecast. Here is meteorologist Brian Thompson.
Well, Lori, it has been a pretty nice day overall. We've had a fair amount of sunshine and temperatures in the low 80s this afternoon with pretty low humidity as well. Now, we will see a shower in a few spots heading into this evening. Looking at 10-10 West operator, might be a brief sprinkle over to the northern part of Queens right now. That's about it, though. It's going to be mainly dry. The vast majority of the area is going to be dry through tonight. It will have just patchy clouds, low 67 in the city, closer to 60 in some suburbs. Clouds and breaks of sunshine for tomorrow will become breezy, especially on Long Island. Still can't rule out a stray shower. The vast majority of the area, again, is going to be dry tomorrow, high of 82. Partly to mostly cloudy tomorrow night, nothing more than a spotty shower, low 66. Clouds with a little bit of sunshine Wednesday. Can't rule out a shower or two then either. High temperature close to 80. And as we get into Thursday and Friday, mostly dry. Highs will be in the low to mid-80s with a partly sunny sky. Now the allergy alert forecast sponsored by ENT and Allergy Associates. Book your same-day appointment online today. And today's outlook is medium high, with ragweed being the predominant pollen. Right now it's partly sunny. We're at 82 degrees in Midtown. We're heading down to 67 later tonight. I'm AccuWeather meteorologist Brian Thompson on New York's weather station, 1010 Winds.
Nature Valley is giving away back to school gear for free at the Retalk Shop. On TikTok, show how you reuse to recycle with hashtag Retalk for Nature. And you can be sent a code unlocking one free item. With Nissan 233, the UK has become the first nation to approve a COVID-19 vaccine booster that targets both Omicron and the original virus from 2020. The side effects were described as the same as for the original Moderna booster, typically mild and self-resolving. Moderna says in clinical trials, the vaccine generated a good immune response. It's unclear when the shots would be available to the public. Wednesday, Sun 234. Iran has issued its first public statement since the stabbing of author Salman Rushdie. A spokesman for Iran's foreign ministry saying, quote, "No one has the right to accuse Iran," end quote, adding Iran knows nothing about the attacker and that Rushdie brought the stabbing upon himself. The award-winning author was repeatedly stabbed at an event in New York. He had for more than 30 years faced death threats for his book, The Satanic Verses. Inez Patera, ABC News, at the foreign desk. The Satanic Verses is now #1 on Amazon's bestseller list. And Rushdie's ex-wife, Padma Lakshmi, tweeted that she is relieved Rushdie is pulling through after the stabbing. She says she's hoping for swift healing. Wednesday on 235. It's election eve in Wyoming and Alaska, and it could spell the end of Republican Liz Cheney's career in the House after she made it her mission to prevent Donald Trump from ever serving in the White House again.
Liz Cheney certainly faces a steep uphill battle in tomorrow's Republican primary. The latest University of Wyoming poll shows only 28% of likely voters plan to vote for Cheney. You talk to voters, they say they may have voted for Cheney in the past, but they believe she has abandoned them, and they believe she has abandoned former President Trump.
Correspondent Steve Futterman. In Alaska, former Governor Sarah Palin is on the ballot for an open House seat, and Senator Lisa Murkowski is seeking re-election to a seat she has held for nearly 20 years. China announced more military drills around Taiwan as another U.S. congressional delegation visited the island. Democratic Senator Ed Markey of Massachusetts met with Taiwan's president. China was furious over House Speaker Nancy Pelosi's recent visit. A new report says Facebook's efforts to safeguard election integrity are failing in Brazil.
Brazil's hotly contested election is just 7 weeks away, with incumbent President Jair Bolsonaro's campaign once again accused of spreading disinformation on social media. But when the international campaigning organization Global Witness deliberately submitted blatantly false campaign ads to Facebook's monitors, all were approved. This, despite the fact that Brazil is meant to be one of Facebook's more closely monitored countries. Facebook's parent company, Meta, insists it's